What's up, warriors? Thank you for clicking on this video. If you haven't done so, click on the link that says subscribe so you can get more content out of my MMA training, my mindset, my evolution, my stories. Trust me, you don't want to miss out. Not today. Now that I have your attention, okay, I'm gonna start off by a quote by Chadwick Boseman, and he says, "The struggles along the way are there to shape you for your purpose." Settle that in your head for a little bit and I'll explain why. When I turned 21, I was always told that my life was gonna go by so fast. Like someone was like, you know, once you turn 21, like years are gonna go by super fast and you're not even gonna know what's going on. And so I didn't believe it until it happened. But then I also saw how I was partying like a lot. So because I was partying a lot, I thought I was working for something. You know, I was going to school to get a degree and then I was working so I can pay my bills and stuff. I was not really working for myself, but I thought I was because, you know, I was going to school. But obviously I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. So at that time I felt I was doing a lot, and I know that I was doing a lot because I was under so much stress. I didn't slow down, and a lot of people, including the people closest to me, told me to slow my ass down because I'm trying to rush things, I'm trying to do too much. But I didn't really understand it because for me, I felt like I was being productive. I was doing what I was supposed to do. But then not until I got injured with my Achilles injury, that's when I realized that, yeah, I was doing a lot. I was overbooking myself every day by going to work, training, going out, and then doing that almost every day. So once I got injured and it hit me, not only did I not accomplish what I wanted to accomplish, and I was doing too much, that at the end of the day it got me nowhere. One of the biggest and most important things that MMA teaches us is that fast does not mean you'll get there sooner. Fast does not mean that you're gonna get the win. Just because you move fast and you do a lot of things, it doesn't mean that you're gonna get to that goal. So my coach always stresses how slow becomes smooth, smooth becomes fast. It's like one of those things that you know, but then you don't do them. Like when I'm sparring, I'm like moving too much, like with no purpose, and then when I'm striking, I already get hit because I'm predictable, because I already moved too fast. And the same thing with grappling. When I'm moving too fast and my heart beats really fast and I haven't really slowed down my breathing patterns and I just feel anxious, that's how I know that I need to slow down. And that's okay, because once I slow down in my head, I can slow down in my body.
Calm down, bro. Like, calm down.
I have 3 rounds in a fight. We know that it's gonna take us 3 rounds to get the win. And obviously our goal is not to wait for the 3 rounds until we win. Even if it takes us 3 rounds to get to our goal, it doesn't mean that we failed. It doesn't mean that we didn't get there. The goal is to, if we want to get a knockout or get a submission or get whatever, finish it. That's great and all. But we know that we have 3 rounds to win a fight. And even if we don't win the fight necessarily exactly in our heads how we want to win the fight, we still win the fight. We cannot discredit how it took us the first 2 rounds to get there. We want to get to the armbar. There's multiple ways of getting there. You can get there from the guard, you can get there from the beat down, you can get there from being on someone's back. Like, there's multiple ways of getting there, just like there's multiple ways of getting to our goals. But it's just a matter of seeing things as opportunities as opposed to just setbacks.
It's the perspective.
21, dude. I wanted to get there already. Like, first of all, I didn't even know where I was gonna get to. So when people say, I want to get somewhere, where exactly do you want to get to? The end goal. But then it's always good to look at what's around you now. Not just think of the end goal and be so tunnel vision and then forget about everything that's going on now. Because then you forget about the process. I had to already know what I wanted to get to. So in order for me to recognize that once I'm there, at least I know that what I was doing was gonna get me there. Obviously, I was just going about with the flow. Going about with life, doing whatever the heck I wanted to do. And getting nowhere, right? When we have one goal, there's multiple pathways of getting there. Because that changes along the way, and there's setbacks and there's obstacles. Like when I was going through the injury and the recovery process, I thought that I was not gonna get back to training. Like I wanted to, and somehow in me was like, yeah, I can do this. But then there were days that it got hard and I couldn't move my leg, and I felt weak and I felt tired, and my body was just exhausted and heavy, and my mind started playing games with me. So then I thought that I couldn't do it. But this is where I had to stay focused, and I had to be with the people that were gonna help me stay strong, and I had to make the effort every day to stay positive and to believe in myself, that I can go back to training and that I can go on with my regular life. There's people that I met at my school, for example. There was one person that, guess how old she was? She was 63 years old, bro. 63 years old, and she was going to school. And it's okay not to be there at the time that you expect it to be. Because chances are, sometimes life will hit us with things so that we can start valuing ourselves, valuing our time, valuing the things that really matter. Sometimes we don't feel fulfilled because what we're doing is not meaningful to us, and now I see that every freaking day because I have goals to set for myself. No, I have goals that I have set for myself. But if I don't take advantage of every moment in my life, then I won't feel fulfilled. Have you guys seen the meme that says, when you're young, you have all this time and energy, but no money? And then when you reach the middle age, you have all this money, you have no time, and you have energy. And then when you're old, you have all this money, and you definitely have no energy. And then you have no time. We have the time now, and if we have the energy now, what are we gonna do with it? Even if you have to tell somebody,
I love you.
I love you too.
if you have to tell somebody,
I'm tired of listening to you. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you mistreating me.
even if you have to tell people, you know what?
But you are toxic for my life, bro. You are toxic.
So at the end of the day, even if it takes you longer to get there, you're still gonna get there. It's just not at the pace that you want them to be. Is time valuable enough for you? Are you spending it wisely? Are you spending the time that you need for yourself wisely? Like, are you really taking advantage of your time? When I mentioned the quote about Chadwick Boseman, it's the fact that this man had 4 years. For those that don't know, he recently passed away at 43 years old due to colon cancer. And so he found out that in 2016, and now it's 2020. So he had 4 years of his life to do anything that he wanted to do. And he took advantage of every minute of his life. And he didn't even know that he was gonna live 4 years. The case for that man. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of other people. Like, there's a lot of people. I'm sure that you can think of people that have impacted you. And this is just a reminder, you know, be careful. Enjoy the journey. We just never know how long we have with that person. We just don't know if that's the last time that we're gonna speak to that person. We just don't know if that's really ever the last time that you're gonna see them.